Hi, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is Alicia Plosz, Mrs. Curvy Globe. I am the reigning international Curvy Queen as of now. So for the next 2 weeks, I am the queen, and after the 20th, when the pageant starts, then the next pageant starts on the 17th. For those of you who are Mrs. Globe fans, as you should be because you're on the Miss Globe page. So the new Mrs. Curvy and Mrs. Classique and Mrs. USFA pageant is taking place the 17th, starting in Las Vegas, which is super exciting. So all of the Mrs. Curvy and Mrs. USFA Curvy delegates are coming to compete for the Curvy title. So for 2 more weeks, I am the reigning international Curvy queen, and then a new queen will be crowned. And that's very exciting, and very exciting for me and exciting for all of the delegates that are competing. And that's very exciting because I was the inaugural, the very first Curvy queen. And so the legacy continues, and that is something very, very exciting. So welcome, happy Wednesday, happy November. It's our first one. And last week I was not on. I was away at a course and we did not have one. So I'm excited to be here. We do not have a guest today. It's going to be me and you and back and forth. And I have some things I want to talk about. And if you have anything that you want to interact with me about, I would love that as well. So I am from Canada. For those of you who do not know, I am from Alberta, which is the west side of Canada, the western side of Canada, not the very west, but the west. And so yesterday was the election in the U.S. So for those who do not know, I was Canadian, so I am not American. I do not, and I'm not a U.S. voting citizen, so I was a spectator, just like I'm sure many of you around the globe were spectators in the election. And so I was watching it and watching some of it in my social media feeds, and I was watching as people were showing off their I voted stickers, and some of my fellow Globettes were wearing their crowns and their sashes at the polling stations, proudly voting, which I think is awesome and very important. And it's your right to vote and utilizing that, and I applaud you for doing so. On the flip side, there's other posts in my feed that I liked less, where I felt where people were being very judgmental and bullying and pushing things that I didn't like. And that was kind of pulling me into the conversation that I wanted to have today with you guys. And so sometimes when we are in life and in our own thought process, there are things around us that make us anxious and uncomfortable and make us stop watching or stop engaging, right? And so for me, that made me anxious and stop engaging. And it made me aware, and it made me want to touch on this today. And so, like I said, my guest was sick today. And because we had missed last week, I didn't want to not see you guys and have a conversation because it's completely selfish reasons. I missed chatting with you guys. Hi. Hello. Hi, Emily. I wanted to chitty chat a little bit about self-love, body confidence, but also self-awareness. And so we are leaders in our own lives. We are in charge of where we want to go and who that we surround ourselves with. And so judgment and self-love are external and internal, environmental and emotional. And these are triggered in us and around us. So like I said, I was watching the election and I was following the election, but I was watching my social media feed and watching other people's reactions to the election more so than watching the actual election, because like I said, it doesn't involve me as I'm just a spectator. But you probably heard the saying that you become the 5 people that you hang around with the most. So if you look at a picture of yourself and who you hung around with, say in high school or junior high or when you were a child, you look very similar to the group of people you hung around with. Your style was similar. You probably spoke similarly. So your circle of influence was probably very similar. Okay, that's the word I'm going to use. So, and like your friend group now. So the women that you hang around with or the men you hang around with now are probably all very united in like the stylization that you are. So if you hang around with negative, complainy people, you probably are going to become a negative, frumpy, complainy person because that's who you hang around with. You're going to emulate who you hang around with. So if you hang around with ambitious, strong, successful people who set goals, then you're going to tend to be a person that's more ambitious and goal setting, and you're going to level up in your life, right? So you need to be if you want to change your life or change how you see yourself and be a leader in your life, you need to change the people that you're around, and you change your internal dialogue, right? So self-esteem, the word esteem is how much you like yourself, right? So you need to change your thought process and how much you like yourself and how much you like the people around you. Because sometimes we get stuck in a rut where we just are familiar with the people we're with, and you don't actually necessarily really like them or like how you feel around them, and they make you feel insecure or not happy, but we're around them, or we stay in that social setting because it's familiar, but it might not necessarily be the best thing for us mentally, emotionally, or physically. And so if you want to level up, then you need to level up with you first, but also you need to level up the people around you. Like I said, you become the 5 people you hang around with the most, and how you speak to yourself and how you let people speak to you, it all soaks in, and it's all part of who you become, right? So you need to change your thought process on you and your thought process on how you let other people treat you. So you need to start judging and having hate speech in and around you. So that's even how you talk to yourself. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, when you're getting ready in the morning and you're in the shower and you look down and you're like, oh, my legs are fat, or my skin is loose, or whatever, that's all something that your body and your brain is listening to. And when you're saying that every day, then you're going to see yourself that way. So you need to delete, cancel, and be like, you know what? Yeah, my skin's a little bit loose, but I had 2 beautiful babies. This is my personal speech to myself because I had 2 beautiful babies. And I am a strong, confident woman who was able to have these 2 beautiful babies, and I'm more than loose skin, or whatever, however you want to use your words to make yourself more empowered, right? So you need to change your thought process and stop judging and having hate speech in and around you, to remove it internally and externally around you, to be more confident. Body confidence, self-esteem, and self-love are very, very important, and they're all very interconnected. So you can't just wake up one day loving yourself. It's a daily battle. It's like you need to take your multivitamins every day to be healthy. You can't just wake up one day, eat 1 vegetable, and be healthy, right? It's a daily process. So we talked about affirmations and affirming before, and we've touched on it. We've talked about it with our guests. We've talked about it before, and I just wanted to reaffirm, again. So in the shower in the morning, you're not really doing much besides maybe reading the conditioner or the shampoo bottle or brushing your teeth or whatever you do personally in the shower. So this is a perfect time when you could be changing your thought process first thing in the morning when you're getting ready. So you could be affirming to yourself how fantastic you are. So you could be, hi everybody, good morning. Let me know where you are. So for me personally, it's 10 o'clock in the morning here in Alberta, Canada. So where are you? What time is it for you? And thank you for spending a little bit of your morning, your evening, your afternoon, or whatever time of day it is with me. I appreciate your time and you popping in to wave and say hi to me. I love that. Thank you so much. So for affirmations in the shower, while you're getting ready. So my personal affirmations that I say to myself, I'll share them with you, is when I'm getting ready in the morning, I say, I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am brilliant, and I am brave. Because I've found for me personally, I get insecure when I'm walking into a room. I feel nervous and I feel self-conscious. So one thing that I want to reaffirm is I am brave, because sometimes I don't feel brave. So I want to reaffirm that I am brave, so that when I am doing things that I'm unsure of, I'm just reaffirming that I am brave. I can do this. I am brave. Excuse me. And I am powerful, because sometimes I feel a little bit vulnerable. So I want to be powerful. So I want to reaffirm that, you know what, I am powerful. And sometimes, you know what, we're not, when you don't have your makeup on and your hair is in like a messy bun and you're not feeling extra cute, you know what? No, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. And so you want to reaffirm at every stage of the game, because when you wake up in the morning, you're not fully ready for the day. Maybe you're not feeling the most beautiful. So you want to reaffirm to yourself, I am beautiful. So when I'm getting ready in the morning, in the shower, I got my shampoo in my hair, no makeup on, totally not wearing anything, is putting everything where it's supposed to be. I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am brilliant, and I am brave. And I just reaffirm that to myself every single morning. And that is my personal affirmation that I say. But those might not be your words. Those aren't your words. You're more than welcome to use those words to be your affirmations if you want to. Go ahead. But those might not be your words. So something that you could try is, I like myself. I am a good person. I matter. Excuse me, got a little frog in my throat. Excuse me. Or you could try, I can talk to anyone. I am interesting. I am warm and I am friendly. Because some people, it depends where you need to reaffirm to yourself, where you're feeling lack or you're feeling insecure. That's where you should definitely be building every morning. So if you're feeling that you're boring, or if you're feeling that you're shy, or if you're feeling that you're too quiet, then you need to say, I can talk to anyone. I am interesting. What I say matters. Wherever you're feeling insecure is where you need to reaffirm that, you know what? No, I am enough in that area. So make your affirmations stronger in that specific area. So I was feeling really insecure in my looks for a long time. So I put the word beautiful in there because I did not feel beautiful for a very long time. And I was feeling more beautiful. I noticed I was making myself more presentable. I was standing taller. I was feeling more beautiful because I was saying I'm more beautiful. I was feeling more brave when I walked into a room, and I was actually putting myself into different social situations because I was saying I am brave. So what you affirm is what you become stronger in. So the words that you speak to yourself and the people that you surround yourself definitely matter. So other things, when you change your words, you change your reality. And you are the leader in your life. So if you want to change your reality, it all starts with you. It starts with your inner dialogue and your actions. So you need to praise yourself. You need to affirm. You need to value who you are. And you need to reconnect with you. Because when you were a tiny little baby, you would sit in your little stroller in your mom or your dad's arms or whoever was holding you, and someone would look at you and be like, aren't you cute? And you're like, yes, I am. Look at me. Love me. I'm so cute. You weren't insecure. You were enough that at that moment. We learned to be insecure. So you need to go back to being that beautiful little baby who was enough. So you need to go back to loving yourself 100%. And that takes a lot of training and a lot of love, and it's a daily practice, right? We practice ourselves out of it. We just got to practice ourselves back into it. So today it's going to be a little bit shorter because I don't have a guest, and I don't need to go on and on forever about it. But I just wanted you to have a little bit of self-love and body confidence, and a little bit on self-esteem and awareness. And so the words you use to speak to yourself and the people you surround yourself with matter. So you want you to praise yourself, affirm to yourself, value who you are, because you are enough today, you were enough yesterday, and you'll be more than enough tomorrow. And you matter, you have value. And so just find your affirmations that resonate with you, that you can say to yourself every morning, and that create an esteem within you to make yourself feel and remember that you are enough. So next week on Body Confidence, on Wednesday, we have Alicia Talanina, Mrs. Globe 2019, as my guest. She will be my guest on Body Confidence, and I'm pretty excited because that is my last Wednesday before the pageant in Vegas. So if you are local to Vegas, buy your tickets on mrsglobe.com and come and watch the crowning of the new title holders. That'll be so exciting. And thank you so much for tuning in with us today. I appreciate you. I value your time, and thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate you so much. You are enough today. You were enough yesterday, and you will be more than enough tomorrow. I thank you. You are powerful. You are brilliant. You are brave. Thank you so much for being with me today on Wednesday on Body Confidence with Mrs. Curvy Globe. Have a great rest of your day, and cheers to your success.